Alright, good morning everybody. This is our 11 o'clock video, and we're going to be talking a little bit about the Monongahela culture, which once inhabited Greene County, Pennsylvania. Monongahela people were a group of Native Americans that lived in the area of the Mon River Valley, which is where they get their name, between about 1050 AD and 1635. They were the last group of Native Americans that were permanently settled in this area. Where they went in 1635, we don't really know. They just seem to disappear from the archaeological record, and it's unsure whether they died of disease that was transmitted via Europeans or whether they left the area and assimilated into other tribes. Now, we've got an assemblage of artifacts here today that we're going to talk about, and the first one is going to be this lovely Monongahela pot. This is probably mid-Mon, and probably dates to around 1400 AD. As you can see, it's in very good condition. And this is shell-tempered pottery, which means that bits of crushed up shells are mixed in with the clay to strengthen the mixture. And if you look, you can see some of the shell in the pot itself. Now, a few other things we've got here. We've actually got some very special items. These are bone combs that came from Monongahela sites in Greene County, Pennsylvania. And these are very, very rare. In fact, these look more Iroquoian than they do Monongahela. And they somewhat indicate that there was definitely some communication between the Mon here and the Iroquois from up north. And these, along with this wonderful bone ladle, are featured in Mayor Oak's Prehistory of the Upper Ohio Valley, which is the quintessential work on archaeology in the Upper Ohio region and the Mon Valley. And the last few things we'll be showing off are these extremely rare copper items. These spirals, we don't really know what they were used for. They were definitely decorative in some way, but other than that, we know very little of their function, and you don't see them very often, though they do show up, I don't want to say frequently, but enough at Mon sites that we know that they're definitely Mon items. We've also got these are called cones. These would have been used, they would have been tied to leather straps and worn as decorations around the wrists and ankles. As you can imagine, as the wearer moved, they would have clanked and made noise. A lot of times you hear them called janglers. And all of this is trade copper. This isn't native copper. This is copper that the natives acquired via trade with the Europeans. And as you can see, some of this actually started out life as trunk fittings. But these were found on Mon sites. But clearly European trunk fittings from the mid-17th century. And some was even pounded and fashioned into pendants that would have been worn on necklaces like these that sort of simulate bear claws. And that's what we've got, and we thank you very much for joining us. Take care.